Hey G12, welcome back to Love. Is it worth it? So today's episode with this cool I'm here, and basically what this is the Echo Show 15. So the reason why they call it Echo Show 15 is because it works as an Echo Show device. But it's 15 because it's 15.6 inch in terms of the actual screen or the size of this part right here, which is pretty cool. If you guys turn inside right here, they do probably got some specs and features about the product. So they mentioned how it does have a 15.6 inch screen. It's 1080p quality. It gives you guys the option to use a landscape or portrait mode. It gives you guys a built-in camera that has a shutter option that's built in as well. And the megapixel that's on the camera is 5 megapixel. The product has Bluetooth and it gives you guys a hands-free Alexa option, so that way you guys don't have to click the button to activate it, similar to what you guys do get for like the Echo device. And for the product, it does have the microphone and a camera option for you guys to turn it on and turn it off, similar to what you guys do get for the Echo Show device and also for like the Echo device as well, where you guys can mute it and also you can close the camera, which I'll show you in a second. So this is what the package looks like when you guys do get it. Let me open up to show you guys what the inside looks like first. So I have to open up. Once you guys do open up, this is what the inside looks like. So the first thing you see inside is the actual product. And it's very big. You can see this is 15 inch, but on the bottom we do have some more stuff. So take all of it out first. So the first thing inside, they do provide you guys a user manual to teach you guys how to set it up and how to use it. And it also provides you guys a mounting template for you guys to mount it. Right here they do provide you guys accessory for you guys to mount the actual product if you guys do want to. Right here they do provide you guys accessory for you guys to mount the product if you guys want to. And they provide you guys the screws for you guys to use. But the cool thing about this product is the fact that you don't have to mount it on the wall, but you do have the option if you guys want to. Another way for you guys to use the product is to use a stand option, which I'll probably show you guys in a different video because I'm still waiting for the product. For this video, I'll just show you guys the unboxing and testing of the product in terms of how it does work. But the next thing inside right here, we do have a cable for us to plug in to actually activate the product. And that is pretty much all the accessory that's included for you guys in the package. Now let's show you the actual product. So when I first get the product, you can see how it's honestly wrapped up. And the way how they designed it, it looks like a picture frame or something. So this is the front, and here is the back. So what I do right now is to take off the wrapper first to show you guys a better point of view of the product and show you guys what's on here. So let's move the back part first. And let's slide it out. Once you guys do slide it out, this is what the front part looks like. So you can see in the top corner right here, we do have the camera option. And they do have a button on top for you guys to slide to actually cover up. So I do bring it a little closer if you see how it's open. But once I do slide the part on top, it closes it. So that will get your own privacy when you guys are not using it. So you can see on top right here, this actually looks like for the camera shutter option if you guys want to close it up. And right next to that, we do have a few buttons. So there's a mute button for the microphone option, and there's a plus and minus for you guys to increase and lower the volume. And I believe all those dots that's on here is probably the microphone for you guys to use. So that way, when you guys use the Alexa option, you can get the hands-free option. On the back part right here, you can see they do have the built-in speaker. So that way, when you guys are watching stuff on here, you can use the speaker to listen stuff on here. That part right here is where you guys are mounted using the mount that's provided. On the other side right here, we also have the speaker option. In the middle of the back part right here, you can see that is where you guys can plug in cable to actually activate it. So there's one option here and another option here. This one is for the main cable and this is for like a micro USB cable. And when you guys do look at the product on the slide, it's actually very thick. It's not like thin or anything, which is totally understandable since it is like a TV. But when you guys do look at the side right here, they also have two more microphones. So throughout the product, they do have like multiple microphones on here to give you guys a high quality microphone option to use like the Alexa option. And when you guys do feel the overall weight of the product, it definitely has a little bit of weight to it. It's not light at all. And for the corners, when you guys do feel it, it is kind of sharp. So you do want to be careful when you guys do handle it. Try not to hurt yourself when you guys do set it up and use it. And obviously for the product, it does have like the Fire TV option built in. So if you guys want to watch stuff like Netflix, YouTube, Disney Plus, you do have all that different options available on here for you. And when you guys do use the product, it has everything that's under like the previous option for the Echo Show device. Whether if you guys do have the Echo Show 5, Echo Show 10, it has everything on here in terms of the weather, the music, everything else on here because it pretty much works as like a smart device. So that way, if you guys want to set this up maybe next to your door, you guys can use this as a display to check out like the weather and watch stuff when you guys do come in, which is pretty cool. And I love how they designed this part right here in the back. So that way, when you guys do set a cable, it won't get bended in the back, which is really cool as well. But that is everything that's on the product. So what I do right now is a plug-in cable to show you guys how it does work. All right, so let's do plug it in. Once you guys got it plugged in, you can see how it does turn on. So it might take a few minutes for it to load. All right, so you can see the first thing right here is show you guys how you can use it in different ways. So you can do like this, or turn this way to use like that as well, which is really cool. So you can definitely use it vertically or horizontally. But I want to right now to set it up first. And obviously for the product is touchscreen, so you guys can touch the screen to actually connect everything and set it all up. So right now it's telling me to connect it onto the Wi-Fi and then sign up onto my account. So I should do that first. All right, so we're almost done. A few more things to set up. Alright, so now it told me to update it and download the software first.
Updating this device.
So probably gonna take a few minutes. So I'm gonna let it finish first. Alright, so
Hi
it finished
there.
connecting it.
Welcome to your new Echo Show. I'm excited to show you a few things that you may not have tried yet. Let's get started. I can help you find a book to read. Try saying, "What should I read next?"
What should I read next?
One moment while I find a selection of books for you. Here's a book you might like.
Alexa,
Boba.
stop. So you see the part definitely does work and very easy for you to use it. And then here the audio on here is actually very loud when you guys turn the max volume by pressing the button on top. That's max volume. If you guys want to mute the microphone, you guys can press the button next to that. So right now it's mute, and the way how I know is by looking at the top part right here. It changes to red, and see for the button, it changed red right there. So that is how I know when mute. If you guys press it again, that unmutes it. And you can see the screen on here is actually very bright when you guys do use it. But let's try it out. Alexa, how's the weather in Hong Kong?
Right now in Hong Kong, it's 79 degrees Fahrenheit with cloudy skies. Today's forecast has thunderstorms, with a high of 83 degrees and a low of 79 degrees.
Alright, so you see how it does work. If you guys do touch screen on here, you do have the option to change a lot of different settings on here, you can see. So you do have the option for settings, do not disturb, brightness level, notification, Fire TV, smart home, music, photo frame, etc. So let's say for example, if you guys go to Fire TV, right here we do have the Fire TV, you can see. Let me see if I can increase the brightness level on here. So I'm bringing it up all the way to make it as bright as possible. And you do have the option to use adaptive brightness, sunrise effect, etc. if you guys want to. We'll go back. Once you guys go back, this is what the screen looks like. If you see the image quality or the video quality on here is actually very high quality. So feel free to watch videos on here if you guys want to. And like I mentioned for the product, it does have cameras, so you feel free to take a photo on here if you guys do want to. Or you do have the option to use the live streaming option to talk to your family members if you guys want to. But let's play a video on here and see how well it does work. Alexa, turn on YouTube.
Here's YouTube.
So it's probably not downloaded on here yet, so it won't turn on. Let me try something else. Alexa, turn on Netflix.
Here's what I found.
So you do have the option here, so it's downloaded. So it looks like there's an error. Let me see what the issue is first. Alright, so what I just did is reset the actual device to see if that helps. And once I reset it, and see right here, tell you guys to connect it using a Fire TV remote. So they mentioned if you guys use the third generation, then it works. If you guys don't have the third generation, it will not work. So what I'm doing right now is connected. So you guys want to follow the step in terms of how to connect it. They mentioned how you guys want to press and hold the home button for 10 seconds. Alright, so I found it. So on top right here to complete. Alright, so I got connected. So I'll go back to the previous page. And now we try again. Alexa, turn on YouTube.
Here's YouTube.
It's still having issue. So I'm not sure what the reason is. Let me check again. Alright, so it took me a while to kind of figure out in terms of what actually went wrong. I'm not sure exactly what went wrong, but what I did was actually did like a factory reset where I pressed and hold the mute button and the volume down button at the same time for around like maybe 10 seconds. And I pretty much reset everything, so it does work now. So if I do give it a try, let me turn back up the brightness on here. Turn on max. Alright, so if I do give it a try, Alexa, turn on YouTube. Let me see how it does work. Alexa, turn on Prime Video.
Here's what I found.
Alexa, turn on Netflix.
Here's what I found.
So you have to download it first if you guys don't have it. But we see how when we do use the product, it definitely does work. So what I'm doing right now is play a quick video to show you guys what it actually looks like when you guys were to use it. And also show you guys what the audio sounds like as well. So when you guys do use it on like YouTube, etc., you do have to use a virtual remote, or you guys can use a remote like this one. So what I'm gonna do right now is go to my profile and look for a video and turn it on. You can see how when I do use the remote right here from the Amazon Fire TV brand, it does work. So I'm gonna search it. Is it worth it? Zionist.
Getting that from YouTube.
Alright, so it shows up all these videos. But I'm gonna look for my profile first, so it might take a few minutes. Alright, so now I'm on my page. So I'm gonna play the first video on here. Hey, just got welcome back to episode of Is It Worth It? So today's episode at this cool down here, and pinch what this is a Fire Max 11. So this is one of the newest tablets that just came out recently, and this is an 11-inch display that give you guys 2K quality display when you guys do use it. They mentioned for this one in particular, I got the 128GB, that they do have the option for you guys to customize it based on preference in terms of. Alright, so you can see the image quality on here, and also the audio quality on here definitely works pretty well. If you guys want to connect this onto like another speaker, you probably can using Bluetooth, and you probably can connect it onto like the Echo Studio as well. I'm not sure about that part, but you can feel free to connect onto a Bluetooth speaker if you guys want to, which is really convenient. But in terms of video quality, you can see how when we do use it, it's actually very high quality, which is really nice. So that is actually very perfect. So that way you can watch videos on here, or you guys can watch other stuff on here if you guys want to set it up. There's definitely a lot of different ways for you guys to use the product. If you guys want to use it like a picture frame option, or you guys can use it as a TV. And like I mentioned, if you guys want to set it up onto your desk using one of the stands that's available online for you, you guys can set it up on the table and just start watching stuff on there, or you can just mount it on the wall. How you guys want to use it, that is totally up to you guys. So you can see how right here when I'm actually using the device, it actually keeps me in frame because of the follow option. So feel free to turn it off if you guys want to. So I'm actually go to the other device and show you guys what it looks like when we do use it. Alright, so you can see this is what it actually looks like when you guys do activate it. So right now I do have it covered for my Echo Show 5, but I can feel free to turn it on if I want to. So all I need to do is just swipe it, and that will pretty much turn on the camera. And you see right here, you can see me. So I'm actually go back to the other side to show you guys what it looks like. Alright, so once we come back to this side right here, this is what the screen looks like. If you guys notice how it's zooming in right here, because of the follow option that I turned on. So if you guys want to use a product to make calls with your family members on other device, feel free to do so. Obviously, if you guys do call like other device, maybe like the Echo device that's not like the Echo Show, you guys cannot see the other person on the other end. You guys can only probably hear them. But very cool how to give you guys the option available if you guys want to use that option, which is really awesome. So that is pretty much how you guys use the video call option if you guys are interested. I believe you guys can probably even take photos on here, but I'm not sure about that part, because I couldn't really figure out where the camera is for like the camera option. But if you guys want to do a video call, that is what it looks like. And right here we do have the news page, but if you guys want to go down like this and turn on the photo frame, you guys do have the option to turn on the photo frame like this. So that way you can turn on your own like photos or videos if you guys want to, which is pretty cool. And if you guys turn it this way right here, if you see how the photo change this way as well. So that way you can use it in two different ways, which is really awesome. But that is everything that's on the product. Now to unboxing and testing product. Now to answer the question of whether or not it's worth it or not. So for this product, I do have to say that it's pretty worth it. If you guys need one of these, especially if you guys are in the market looking for a high quality Echo device that give you guys the screen option where you can do video calls, or you can record stuff, or you do have the option to use it as a Fire TV as well to watch videos on here and do other stuff as well, then I do have to say that it's pretty worth it. But then obviously for those of you guys who don't want or don't need one or haven't one of these, then obviously don't buy one and save your money on something else actually do need. So that's basically everything for this video itself. If you guys like this video, make sure to smash that like button in the bottom. That will definitely help this video out, and it'll definitely help with the algorithm as well to promote more videos for you guys, so you guys can see more of the videos or similar videos as well. But as always, make sure to stay positive, be you, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Is It Worth It? Peace.